What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Informed Trader. My name is Chris. Every week on this channel, we analyze the stock market, looking at different stocks, ticker symbols, and trading strategies to help increase your investments, all right? Just giving you the information you need to make the right trades, okay? So today, some big news for Palantir, and that's what we're going to be going over. All I ask is that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're growing here, and I appreciate every single one of you. So go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. So obviously Palantir is up around 5% on the day, topping out at 24.45 and a low of 23.50. So what was the catalyst for today's pump? Let's take a look at it. Well, to no one's surprise, we have Palantir securing another contract. Palantir selected by the National Nuclear Security Administration for 5-year, $89.9 million contract for SAFER project. It's going to provide the safety, infrastructure, and operations side of NNSA with a platform for effective knowledge management and data-driven decision-making, an agreement worth up to around $90 million for a duration of up to 5 years. This is Palantir's first contract with the NNSA. They will configure a common operating picture that will integrate data and allow the NNSA to measure the health of safety programs across the organization and provide timely insights into data. The program will give NNSA staff the ability to track, trend, query, analyze, and visualize safety metrics from different sites across the country. President Akash Jain is quoted as saying, "Our work with NNSA illustrates Palantir's mission to provide software to the world's most important institutions in support of their most critical work. We are excited to expand our work within the U.S. government and provide the NNSA with a high-tech solution to make the best possible use of its resource in support of the nation's nuclear security missions." The NNSA is an agency that is responsible for enhancing national security through the military application of nuclear science. They maintain and enhance the safety, security, and effectiveness of the U.S. nuclear weapons stockpile, work to reduce the global danger from weapons of mass destruction, and they provide the U.S. Navy with safe and militarily effective nuclear propulsion. And they respond to nuclear and radiological emergencies in the U.S. and abroad. Okay, so huge news for Palantir. This is really big, and I know you're saying this is just another contract, but the fact that you're saying this is just another contract just goes to prove how effective Palantir is with their software. And we know this, right? We're seeing over and over this year, throughout the first few months, contract after contract that Palantir is signing. We've seen the one with Amazon, and we've seen multiple government contracts, this being another one. $90 million contract over 5 years. That's around $18 million a year. Palantir's revenue for last year was $1.1 billion. Okay, so if you do the math, this contract scores 2% of their revenue from last year alone. Okay, that's a single contract. Okay, adding to that $1.1 billion revenue. And obviously, in the short term, I am not super concerned with what Palantir is doing, whether it boosts off this news or not. We've seen disappointment after disappointment in this stock when it comes to the short term. We've had a lot of insider selling over the last month in fear, uncertainty, and doubt amongst retail investors, which has caused massive sell-offs. Listen, if you are not buying under $30 Palantir, I think you're crazy, okay? And, of course, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube, right? I personally own 300 shares of Palantir, okay, at an average cost of $25.37. So I haven't quite broke even yet, but that's okay. Look, I'm just looking to add more to my portfolio. This is a 5 to 10 year play for me, okay? When Alex Karp said, look, there's better swing trades, okay? If you're investing short term, which is what a lot of newbie investors are doing and a lot of what the market has been flooded with, he said, look, there's better stocks out there. And I agree with him. Okay, Palantir is not a short-term play. It is a long-term play. There are plenty of stocks that are super volatile that will give you, the quick fix that you need of your 10, 20% gains in a day. But listen, if you're not gathering and holding Palantir through this time, especially the dips we've had, I don't think we're going to see Palantir below $20. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But look, despite the sell-offs, despite the insider selling, despite all the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, Palantir has proven that as a company, as the fundamentals of a company goes, Palantir is scoring contracts, right? Their customer base is growing. both in the government sector and commercial sector, right? Every time they score a contract that is as big as this is, other companies are looking at that, and that is just validating the presence of Palantir, okay? Look, I've seen multiple analysts say that, listen, the competition, Palantir is not going to have the competitive edge for very long, okay? There's plenty of companies that are working with improving software and AI and all that stuff, but look, I view Palantir just like I do Tesla. Okay, Tesla's going to have plenty of competitors, okay? There's going to be plenty of room in the market for the share of sales and things like that. But look, Tesla's like 3 to 5 years ahead of the game. And that's the way Palantir is. They didn't spend the last 15 to 20 years basically being not profitable for nothing, okay? They have put in the work, they've put in the time, they've invested in their employees. They have proven that they are a company that is going to thrive in the coming days, in the coming years. And these contracts are proving it, okay? So they're constantly adding to their base, and we've seen anywhere, price predictions from anywhere to $100 all the way up to over $500, valuating them at $1 trillion, okay? I do believe that it's possible, right? But we need to just make the small gains first. But, if you buy the stock, don't look at it every day, okay? We're getting pumps today, which is awesome. Around 5%. We'll see if it holds. If it doesn't hold, that's okay. Keep adding, all right? So I'm super bullish on Palantir. This is huge news for it. I've got another update coming up here in the next day or so on what Palantir is doing. This is my highest conviction stock that I'm adding right now, and I'd like to have 500 to 1,000 shares if at all possible. So let me know down in the comments where you guys are at in your gatherings of this stock, your holdings, your average cost, how many shares, what you foresee the price to be by end of year. I think that'll be very interesting to see. I'd love to see us break 50, 60, even go up to 100, depending on how Palantir performs. I'm waiting for that next quarter earnings results. So, like I said, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Try to keep you up to date on all things stock related and sometimes crypto, because I do a little bit of that as well. So, appreciate you guys stopping by the channel. Stay safe, stay trading out there, make the right investments. You're on the Informed Trader, and I'll catch you in the next video.